Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Reading verse 54 from Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali. O Devi, Goddess, while you're absorbed in an intimate, joking discussion with your girlfriends, headed by Lalita, I'll make a beautiful playback for you with my own hands. When will you decorate that bed by dreaming on it? Oh Devi, Goddess, while you're absorbed in an intimate, joking discussion with your girlfriends, headed by Lalita, I'll make a beautiful playback for you with my own hands. When will you decorate that bed by dreaming on it? Notes. Clear visions, dreams, or smaran, or the life support for the practitioners of Kinkari Bhav. And if this does not take place, they will become attracted to the material world. Until now, a person like me has not become acquainted with his beloved deity. My mind is still absorbed in so many paltry things. I cannot put aside even a penny for the Lord, but for one penny, I will give up the Lord. We must make advancement by making the world alien to us and taking the Lord into the heart. The Lord is so thirsty for devotion that as soon as he smells any, he comes running to drink it. The soul is by nature the abode of costless love of God. And the Lord is the soul of souls. How dear He is to us. Lord Brahma prayed to Krishna in the Bhagavad. Oh Krishna, as long as the people do not turn to you, their attachments will act like thieves on them. Their houses will remain prisons for them, and their illusion will remain their shackles. Sri Jiva Goswami comments as follows on this verse. You are the natural abode of everyone's costless love, because you are the soul of souls. Therefore, you are the best shelter for everyone's love. It is natural to love one's beloved object or person. When the living entities don't get attached to you as their master, then their attachments will act like thieves that steal the paraphernalia of their worship from them. And greed and delusion will follow. The aspirant devotees should lament, alas, such a wonderful thing I've forgotten. To become mad after temporary bodily affairs. Sri Raghunath is the embodiment of love in separation. He has nobody in this world but Swamini. Oh, merciful Radhe, I am drowning in an ocean of misery. Please show yourself to me just once, and thus delight my eyes. The aspirant should also have some of this eagerness. O Swamini, I will not mix with this world. I will become as my Swamini wants me to be. Then she will accept me. The arati is over now. Swamini is surrounded by her girlfriends, sitting on a jewel-studded sofa. She makes jokes with them. But these are not ordinary jokes. It is a very funny conversation. While Srimati is absorbed in such a joking discussion, one Shamala Sakhi comes before her with a new Sakhi. Seeing her, Srimati asks, Sakhi Shamale, come. Who is this girl with you? Shamala says, Oh Radhike, this is my friend, Navina Sakhi. She hasn't met you yet, but she's very eager to meet you. Swamini is enchanted when she sees Navina Sati and stares at her in astonishment, saying, "Aha, you're so beautiful. If you are Shyamala's friend, then you're also my friend. What is your name? And where do you live?" Navina Sati says, "My name is Navina, and I've come here with my friend Shyamala to see you. From Shyamala, I have heard about your matchless form and attributes, so I became very eager to meet you." Swamini's heart melts when she hears Navina's nice voice, and she says, "Navina, do you know how to sing, dance, and play musical instruments?" Navina says, "Yes, a little bit." Swamini takes Navina close to herself while she exclaims, "Aha, how beautiful your face is. How sweet is your smile. And how sweet are your words. Come here, come here. It's just like I've seen you somewhere before." Then Navina Saki begins to dance and sing. Aha, how wonderful is her dance. How sweetly she sings. And how nicely she moves her eyes and hands. The Sakis faint of ecstasy when they see it. Again and again, Swamini says, "Bravo, bravo, well done," and gives Navina a tight hug. But while she embraces Navina, she feels a familiar shivering over her own body, which makes her doubt, who is this? Swamini then pulls the veil from Navina's head and exclaims, "Oh Mom, what is this? This is Mohan. Shyamale, you're so naughty." Mohan and the Sakis have so much fun then. The Sakis roll against each other of laughter. What wonderful fun they have. After Mohan has gone home, Tulasi prepares a bed for Swamini to lie on. Although all kinds of funny discussions are going on, still, Tulasi does not forget her service. Devotion consists of service. Devotional service is relishable in all three stages: sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, and prema bhakti. Compared to that savor, everything in this world is tasteless, including sense gratification and liberation. There will be nothing left to want and to get from the material world. I just want to fall at your lotus feet, stay with them, and serve them. The kinkaris are the embodiments of the flavors of devotional service. Mohan is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but even he wants something from these maidservants. So the Lord of the universe stretches his hand out to them. There's nothing as glorious and fortunate as this. Srila Rupa Goswami said, O Queen of Vrindavana, Sri Radhe, I pray for your mercy again and again, so that even Mohan, the heroic destroyer of the Kasi demon, will make me the object of his flattering prayers. As long as there's still a whiff of personal desire, Radharani's service cannot be attained. The maidservants of Sri Radha don't even dream of their own purposes. They are the embodiments of the flavor of devotional service, and they always immersed Swamini and Mohan in that flavor. The Manjaris always throw Radha and Mohan in ever-new pools of transcendental fun. One day, the Yugala Kishore sits down in a kunja with their backs against each other. They're angry at each other, and they both think, I will not be the first one to speak. They don't want to disgrace themselves by apologizing, but at the same time, they're suffering because they cannot meet each other. Suddenly, Rupa Manjari breaks the impasse by telling Mohan, what are you telling me by blinking at me? I cannot woo Swamini for you. Now both think the job is done, and they begin to laugh and joke with each other again. How wonderful is this Manjari service? She thinks, for your pleasure, we can do anything. The scriptures are calling the beloved deity Adokshada, or he who is not perceived with the senses. But if this is the case, how can devotion ever reach perfection? After all, devotion is defined as service to the Lord with the senses. The answer is, he's grasped by senses that are steeped in devotion. Devotion alone captures him. Devotion alone reveals him. The Lord is only controlled by devotion and nothing else. Adokshada, Mohan, is to be considered from a distance along the way shown by the sages through ardent practices of meditation. But he's always visible to the Braja Gopis. In other words, when the Braja Gopis see Mohan's sweet form, they fall in love with him immediately and they attain his sweet association. With this desire, they wander around on the banks of the Yamuna on the pretext of getting water for their households. That is the power of loyal devotional service. There's no comparison to the loyalty of Radha's maidservants. The foot service of Radharani is everything to them. They think, how can I show my face to Swamini while being absorbed in such strong bodily consciousness? I am ashamed to offer my contaminated life to her. I am serving, and if my Savior is happy, then I will feel successful. But am I doing any bhajan if I don't smell her bodily fragrance, see her bodily luster, or taste her foot remnants, even slightly? Tulasi now comes up to Swamini. It is time for Swamini to take a little rest, she thinks. Although the Sakis are oblivious in their intimate discussion with Swamini, Tulasi never forgets her service. She has made a bed as white as the foam on milk for Swamini to lie on. Going up to Swamini, she says, "Hey Shamaju, so much time has passed now. So come and take a little rest. Let us go. How much love this maidservant has. The Sakis admit, we don't love Radhika as much as Tulasi does. We've completely forgotten. Go, Saki. It is time for you to rest a little bit. So go. Tulasi takes Swamini by the hand, takes her to the bed, and makes her lie down on it. A blue oil lamp burns there to soothe Swamini's eyes with the remembrance of her lover. Swamini is very happy to lie down on the bed prepared for her by Tulasi. The text mentions the word Keli Talpa, or bed for love play. But such a bed is only there in the Kunja, isn't it? How can there be such a playbed in Srimati's in-laws' house? Because she sees Mohan coming to her in her dreams. This is called Swapna Vilas, or love play in a dream. You adorn this bed by dreaming on it, not by sleeping on it. Swamini is enchanted by dreaming of Mohan's form. That is like an ocean of rasa. His face that shines like the moon, and his neck that is adorned by a garland of jasmine flowers. How wonderfully she moves in her sleep while she dreams of enjoying with Mohan. How sweetly she moves her feet, and how sweet is the smile on her face. How much she speaks in her dreams. Mohan cannot leave Swamini under any circumstance. Being attracted to her love for him. So later at night, when they meet in Vrindavana, Mohan asks Swamini, "Did you dream of me this evening? I also dreamt of you." Blessed is our Swamini. Blessed is our Mohan. Tulasi sees that Swamini decorates her bed by stretching herself out on it. It is as if her sweetness drips from the bed and inundates Tulasi with a stream of rasa Suddenly, the vision ends and Sri Raghunath falls on the bank of Radhakund and anxiously prays. When you are absorbed in a joking conversation with Lalita and your other girlfriends, I will make a playbit for you with my own hands, an enchanting bed of flowers. When you lie down on it, you see Mohan in your dream and enjoy with your beloved. I will fill up my eyes with the sweetness of your body that decorates this playbed. This is something the source will do.
Ready. Swapna Vilas and Leela Vilas. One in dreaming Swami meditate topic. And this meditation, how happened? The friends inspired and talking, talking is only that when you talk with the ladies, then how you can make joking talk? If you talk of the girls, talk of his boyfriend, then it becomes joking talk. And when the girls talk, then boyfriend, and when the boys talk about the girlfriend. So boys not talk about girlfriend, but girlfriend can talk about it. Ladies can do. So that is the reason. When they talk, and the inspiration after talking is happening, you think something in joke. That inspired to drink because meditation happens. You start thinking. When the jokes happen, then some pastime is coming. Why did joke happen? Something happened that the story will. That story creates more story. Like a thread, no? Stream, non-stop, growing. No? It's not break. Unbroken. And then when we sleep, that we do. So the Satis are so lucky, they talk only the boyfriend of Krishna. Now Radhika is a Krishna. So the Satis are fortunate. They have nothing else to talk. And the Manjaris are successful servant service. Because when they get the chance, they start serving. Watching it. Because when seniors joke, and talking courier cannot come interfere there. They are waiting for their service. And when the joking finish, then they start serving. Wow. So good. Very beautiful partner. Thank you, my Srivasi. Together, the last of Kuba's movie and Smaran,
Dharanam,
Anand,
Dhyan,
and
Kuba Anusmriti,
Kuba Smriti.
and Samadhi.
So bring the book, read again. Right. Listen. Listen.
No, I was listening to the conversation.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I was writing outside.
Very nice, man.
Wow.
What's
Nice.
Oh, you're missing big thing you will miss. This is the only Vrindavan, and only that this association will very much help. Rare to find this Sangha who like to listen to this. They will not relate.
Pramana Shiksha 11, we are reading this morning.
Only line what we underline.
There are 5 line what we underline.
Smaran, starting with Smaran.
So I said there are 5 stages of Smarana. Smarana, Dharan, Dhyan, Dhruvanusmriti, and Samadhi. On the path of Radha Bhakti, a practitioner
What is the details? What is the
Smarana itself is a random, accidental remembrance.
yeah? This is smart. Again,
Smarana itself is a random,
random means
just come like this.
random,
Unplanned
unplanned,
by accident.
by accidental. This is by fortune it happens. No, never happened. Sometime happens.
Unfortunately.
It happens, not happen. It's not sure that it will happen. Alright?
Without endeavor.
Without endeavor. But slowly, when it starts happening, then more happens. If not try to happen, it will not happen. Once happen, gone. Nobody will remember. When you go outside, you will not remember. But something you miss, then you surely remember. Right? Yeah.
Dharana means drawing one's mind away from all other topics and holding Radha Krishna's names and forms within the mind in an ordinary way.
Drawing in the mind means in the heart also. Drawing is important. You draw something, and there is no drawing, plain paper. Of Radhika make one drawing, how you can change it. But only canvas will be there, you can make fresh drawing. Right? So making fresh drawing in pure plain canvas is okay, but drawing can help you to asmara, to think. Right? When you think, you make drawing. If you not think, how you can draw? Huh?
Dhyana means specifically meditating on some forms and names.
Some form and a specific name also. There are many forms, but some form meditation is a different. Krishna means many forms. Many forms can be Krishna. But some form is which type of clothing, dressing, how much bigger, how size, how is the eyes, nose, color, how is the turban, how is the flute, where he stands, alone standing, or with cow standing, or Radharani standing. When you will see the cow means friendly natures are there. When you will see Radha, means Radha Krishna. It's different feelings. And when flute is there or not, you meditate without flute or flute. Which time he is keeping his stick and which time he has no stick. Which time he has a flute and which time not. He will eat him, you offer him, and if flute is also there, how he will eat. So you have to hear this when in the eating time food is not necessary, right? He always not walking. When he goes for Gocharan outside, then he keeps the stick. In the home he will walk with the stick. It's so old. So that has two things. This is the Dhyana. How I can meditate? What is the name of it? Out of this name, what is my business? One pointedness has to come. Then is a process of devotion starts. If not, then is a dharmic, like a godly consciousness, loving consciousness. Raga Bhakti cannot pass without that. That is coming by the Bhakti. Like reciprocity. God is everywhere. All is Krishna is worshipper. It's like this, not specific. This is mine. Yeah.
Dhruvana Smriti
Then Dhruva Smurti means
to meditate continuously like a stream of nectar.
right. A stream of nectar. The stream of nectar only can come by the very picture is clear. If no any new thing, everything is the same and every day is new. And more fixed. Every details is not to know. It's totally one pointedness come. Nothing changing. Over like a one star is always there. Never move the place. You have to never move the place. Yeah.
And Samadhi means simply to transcendentally envisage the object of meditation.
Yeah.
On the path of Raga Bhakti, a practitioner who is fixed in Smarana firmly fixes his mind on his Siddha Swarupa
Wow.
and forgets about his material body and everything related to it,
Yeah.
entering into the kingdom of Leelas and becoming blessed by attaining a greatly astonishing kind of relish. This is called expertise in meditation.
Also, I like about how Manjari Bhav is coming. Rather, wow. How Manjari Bhav is coming. It was before one, you underline or not? Very, very good. Manasi. You make the book wonderful.
Srila Raghunath Das Goswami has attained these 5 kinds of nectar and always worships Govardhana hill, faithfully residing at the base of the hill. He instructs his mind to serve and see the love-intoxicated divine couple, along with their friends like Subal and their girlfriends like Lalita, teaching his mind that this
One side is Subal, friendly, Akam, and one is Lalita, Sakima. Yeah.
teaching his mind that this cannot be accomplished without following in the footsteps of Sri Rupa Goswami
Yeah.
in the Sadhaka body.
Understand? One is Subal, one is Lalita, But he confirmed that he cannot possible without Rupanuga. Means he knows how to follow Rupa or Lalita. It's a different line. Read, understand.
He instructs his mind to serve and see the love-intoxicated divine couple, along with their friends like Subha and their girlfriends like Lalita, teaching his mind that this cannot be accomplished. Accomplished.
Yeah.
It's going to be done.
Fulfilled.
Done. It's going to be done.
No success. Without following in the footsteps of Sri Rupa Goswami in the Sadhaka Bodhi and Sri Rupa Manjari in the Siddha Bodhi. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas should similarly take shelter of the base of Govardhana Hill and follow in the footsteps of Sri Rupa Goswami in the present external body and of Sri Rupa Manjari in the mentally conceived spiritual body.
Mentally conceived. One mother conceives baby in belly, and mind has to conceive the baby. Like woman totally fixed with his husband, then conceive. So mind totally fixed, one pointed in Swami lotus feet, then it will conceive. When a mind is fixed totally in the lotus feet of Swami, then it will conceive. Any diversion from the mind, from Radhika, it will take time to conceive. Conceive means not birth. Conceive means just happening. More 9 months will take to come out. Practice if right is there, food is there, no jumping nature is there. Ladies no jump for 3 months. She keep nicely resting, everything. 9 months after, baby comes. Sarup Vilapa. Right? So this way conceiving, fixed, and then when he conceives, then it will be, takes time to come, and when it comes, it's done. But mind has to conceive. We cannot play game with the mind. What I like, I do. These are secondary, primary, something. And I say, I will be Siddhadeha, this, that. Mind has to fix one point to conceive. And 9 months with some days very serious to impact to practice. That point is a difficult point. Why? Because Because philosophy you don't need to do practically. But Raga Bhakti is not philosophy. We have to do it. And you have to do the practice. You cannot show it. Show it. No, no need to show. Do. Natural, unnatural, unworthy.
Philosophy you preach and love you share. Nothing to preach.
Huh?
Nothing to preach.
Nothing to preach. Preach yourself. Watch yourself. You are ready for conceiving or not. Radhe. What a beautiful. Radhe, Radhe. कब आई बेटा? अरे परदेश आए तुम कितना इंतजार कर रहे हैं तुम्हारा और बता
of the base of Govardhana Hill and follow in the footsteps of Sri Rupa Goswami in the present external body and Sri Rupa Manjari in the mentally conceived spiritual body.
Mentally माँ जो है ना भी कंसीव करती है ना फिर तो माइंड से नहीं कंसीव करती उसका अपना तरीका है सिमिलरली यहाँ भी स्वरूप जो होता है ना बेटा उसको कंसीव करना चाहते हैं कोई जीव तो उसको कंसीव करने के लिए जैसा चाह होना चाहिए मिलन का और कंसीव करने का जैसी स्थिति होती है वैसी स्थिति बनाना पड़ेगा माइंड को किसके साथ प्रिया जी के साथ सब प्रिया जी उस दिमाग को जो चारों तरफ घूम रहा है उसको एकाग्र करके अपने में लगा लें और वो स्वरूप प्रदान करेंगी तो मेरे हृदय में बैठ जाएगा नहीं तो चलते दिमाग में आया राम गया राम तो जो रुका ही नहीं माइंड ही नहीं रुक रहा है तो कैसे रुकेगा तो कंसीव नहीं करता है क्या एक्सप्लेन The mind is running. How it will stop? It cannot stop because something is running, moving. It has to be rest, quiet, peaceful. Right? Then it can be conceived. This mercy drop will accept and mind is roaming like anything, many projects. Sri Ram. Understand? Yeah.
In this way, they can also relish these 5 kinds of nectar.
5 kinds of nectar. What?
This was Puja, Nama, Dhyana, Shravana, and Namaskar.
Meaning of that.
Puja, ritual worship. Nama,
Ritual start. Like meeting. He comes here. We meet her when we go to the Gulab Sakti Day. You was also there, no? Barsane. And Madhukar Bhajan. And she was there the day we returned and we know. And I know his father very, very saintly person. Surprising. If you know see, you have to see. Always seva. Others, right? Mahatma Sri. So,
this was ritual.
ritual. These are ritual. Meeting ritual. Coming and looking and that formality.
Then Nama.
Then we close. We don't know each other. So we say, what is your name? What is my name? We know now. Similarly, is happening there. The devotee and this. First, I don't know which name of the deity or Radha Mohan, something. Some I have to ask, and then slowly it is happening. Right?
But the name was also written hearing topics about Radha Krishna
Yeah, topic
in assembly of
which
devotees.
may become closeness. Anyone you will want to close, you have to feel it. You have to hear the difficulty. I have to know about her. He has to know about me. Then we are close, right? Similarly, if I don't know about Radha Mohan and Radha Mohan don't know about me and we don't talk about each other, how will it possible? No possible. Knowing. Closeness. Feel each other, understand each other's difficulty, and try to find out the in-between way how to solve it. Right? Yeah.
And also glorification in song was written. Qualities and aspects. Then
Why glorification of song? Many songs are so beautifully that there are beautiful meaning. Like a very much, one song. Gauranga bolite have tula kasari. What is the meaning?
You chant the name that the hair stand on an end.
Why?
Body.
I don't see anyone here answer like this. But Narottam Das Thakur, what happened when he said Gauranga, what happened? Before he knows about Krishna. But when he is singing alone, then he sees Radha in Gauranga. Krishna is not a golden. Krishna is not a golden and he has no flute, this doubt have happened. Then Krishna himself said, is a Radha form. I appear in this way to release the taste mood of Radhika. I want to take mood of Radhika and cover with Radhika. And that way he is full of service. So that when he is listening, that make ecstasy to know. And Hari Hari बोलते नयन बहनी. Where is Radha? Where is my Krishna? No Krishna. Then he said, no, inside Hari is also there. Hari. That way, he has output. Because when he sees Radha and Krishna in Gauranga, that makes him to melt. First is Purgayaman to know Radha. Mahaprabhu color is Radha. How he took the bhav and covered of Radha. And inside Krishna, this feeling makes him like tears and ache. So very deep feeling. I mean, like you see, Sri Rupa Manjari Par, Sri Mur Hansa, Sri Mur Bhajan. Bhajan, what is my bhajan? Say more bhajan. This is my bhajan. Rup Manjari, where is my bhajan? Yes, to follow the Rup Manjari way is only bhajan. Say more pujan. Yeah, pujan is also that. To reach to Rupa. Say more tapa, yeah, tapa. Result of tapa. And result of practice. What fasting you do, for that result that you follow. The meanings are there. Deep meanings are there. Yeah, more.
Then dhyana,
Yeah.
meditate.
Meditate.
And shravana, hearing.
Hearing. Talking, finished. Hearing.
Radhe Radhe Gaur